Hello, my name is Bethel, Uzoma, Ihugba. I'm going to talk about corporate social responsibility, stakeholder engagement in the Nigerian tobacco subsector. In this research, I try to explore or to investigate how companies have sought to carry out stakeholder engagement in their bid to increase sustainable development, both in the community and their companies. I used a case study, one of the major tobacco industries in Nigeria. I looked at the social report for over 7 years, starting from 2001 to 2007. In this report, they set out how they have carried out stakeholder engagement with several stakeholders at different periods, and how it has helped them, or how they claim it has helped them to carry out CSR initiatives and contribute to development in the country. On conclusion of I looked at what they have done and matched it against accepted standards of stakeholder engagement, especially as proposed by ASTEN 1969, which has been adopted and accepted by several scholars. Upon matching what the companies did for the period of 7 years and what ASTEN proposed, I found out that what the company did was actually stakeholder management and stakeholder control, that it did not reach the level of stakeholder engagement. The question was, why was that so? It appeared that this was because the company set out the rules themselves. There was no oversight. There was no other standard against which their stakeholder engagement has to be matched. Everything was carried out by them. And there was a tendency to ensure that the stakeholders abided by what they proposed or the rules they set. Now, what implication does this have for stakeholder engagement, corporate social responsibility, and voluntary initiatives? One, with regards to stakeholder engagement, it appears that it may not go well in every circumstance if companies are allowed to carry out their own stakeholder engagement as they decide. There need to be a standard. This will help the companies and will also help the stakeholders. Both parties will be able to make some contributions. That is the essence of the engagement. And it should not be just a one-way traffic. With CSR, since the idea or the purpose of carrying out stakeholder engagement, particularly with this company, was to improve CSR, the standard of the stakeholder engagement needs to be improved. And if this is improved, there's hope that it will also affect the aim of the CSR aim of the company. Now, this research has some limitations because it was conducted with one company. However, to mitigate this limitation, I used the social report for a period of 7 years and tried to see if there has been a repetition of what they did every year, or have there been an improvement. It appeared there was no improvement. So one can comfortably claim that that is an indication of what similar companies are doing. In order to make some changes, improve on what I found, I'm conducting other researches. And the areas I'm looking at, one is, how can company law contribute to making an improvement in this area? Is it possible to make some standards against which company directors and executives should work with regards to the CSR and stakeholder engagement initiatives? And is there a place for prescriptive regulation? By prescriptive regulation, I mean state-regulated initiatives as against self-regulation, which was what this company used here. My hope is that if this is investigated, we will now know if prescriptive regulation will have a better impact, or if we can make some changes in how self-regulation and stakeholder engagement is being applied. Thank you very much.